Now let's add the color to our ABAP text. Okay, so for the color coding, we can use the color numbers here from 0 to 7. For each number, a different color is assigned. Here we can see it is blue, black, okay, third is yellow, fifth is green. Like this, we can use the different color. Okay, and color we can either assign as an individual field level, or we can club all the lines inside the format color combination. I will explain what is the difference between assigning the color at the individual field level and using this format color option. So here if you observe, like if you assign only color code, okay, so by default the background color will change actually. I will show you that. And to change the font color, we have to use this concept here, inverse on. Okay, the inverse on off is the concept. So let's go back to our program. So what I will do, first here is a name, right? So I will add some color here. Okay, I will add here, let's say color 3. Color 3 I am adding. I will just activate this. Let me execute. See, here if you see, we can see the yellow color, but this is actually background. Okay, this is not changing the color of the font. This background color is change. And I will add one more color. Okay, after this, let's say, let me add end of record. Okay, end of record. And here, okay, we'll play with the end of record here. So let me first add here color 5, 7 activate. And the same in the same row, for the role, I will assign some other color. Let's say 7. Okay, 7 activate. See, this for this I have assigned different color. For this I have assigned different color, right? And for this I have assigned a different color. Now all we can see, the background color is changed. Now let me make some difference here. So what I will do, I will here add the intensified. Just add some word, so intensified. So here we can add on or off. So I will make here intensified off. This means that this will not bright. Okay, if I execute this, see, now it is light color because we have made the intensified off. Okay, and the same color if I am adding with the intensified on. For on we don't require actually anything, no need to do anything. By default it will be intensified on. Okay, see the difference. This is same color, but this is intensified off and intensified on. Okay, now what is the inverse? Let's see the inverse impact. Okay, so inverse impact, what I will do, see, I am copying this here. No need to copy, just type here for the second line. For here I am typing, see, color 3, same color I am taking. Okay, and I am using here inverse on. Just check with the inverse on. Okay, after color I am typing inverse on. See the impact. Now we can see the actual font of that color is changed. Earlier what happened, the background was changing, right? Now you can see the actual color is, font color is changed. Okay, here we have used the inverse on. And now if I use the inverse off, see the impact again. See, again a different color. Okay, so here we can see the different color details. Okay, so I will make that as a inverse on only. Okay, with the intensified off. What I will do, I will use as intensified off, both we can use. Okay, so like this we can do the individual field color. Now some other thing we'll see. Okay, so let me add here write total number of records. Okay, I am removing here the from, I am removing that color from here. We have already seen how to add the color at the individual level. Let me activate this. no error. Now I can see there's no color for these two lines. Okay, now what is my requirement? I want all the line of same color, all the line. So I don't want to assign the color for the each field. So what I will do, I will simply write here format color 5. Okay, and at the end I will write end of, sorry, format color off. Okay, let me copy this as it is. Let me copy this as it is here, and I will change here to 3. Okay, I will copy again, and this time I'm not, for the last line I'm not adding any color for the last record. Okay, so here I'm giving the color 5. So all the lines, all the record between this format color will have the same colors. Okay, let me check and activate this. Execute. See here. So first two records we can see in this color. Then I added the yellow color and no color. Okay, so like this we can make use of color coding. Many times in the report we require to use different color code. Like for the total amount, use some other color. For tax, use some other color. For name or email ID, so that on the screen it is like easy to attract. Okay, now see, if everything is the same color, it will not look attractive, right? So we can make the classical report. It's called a classical report. So we can make the report attractive through this color coding concept. Fine. So in this way, we will learn like how to add the different colors. We also seen how to add a background color, how to change the font color, and how to make use of format colors in ABAP. So with this, like, we are almost done with the first ABAP program. This is a basic program, not the actual coding which we do, but just to get the familiar with basic syntax. So we are done with this our first ABAP program. Thank you.